Hello, good morning. Thank you for coming to my class today. I'm just going to be doing a very quick routine today. Just going to show you a little bit of movement to open up your spine. So many people that I talk to when I'm talking about yoga, I'm talking about body pain, about stretching. A lot of people have back pain. So one of the most important things you can be doing if you're experiencing back pain is to move your back. Even sometimes it might feel counterintuitive, it might not feel right, because if your back is hurting, you just want to rest it, but actually, in my experience doing research for different pain all over the body and also for the back, it's important to rest and recover, but too much rest can actually prolong the recovery process, and it can actually create more pain if you're having too much inactivity. So if you are experiencing back pain, it's very important that you keep moving your back. Keeping it still for too long will not help you. It will probably make things a lot worse. So one of the best things you can do is move. I'm just going to show you a very quick routine, just a few different positions, movements that you can do to open your back in every direction so you're ready to go through your day. And a very important thing to remember is just because you do 10 minutes of stretching in the morning doesn't mean you're going to be able to fix all of your back problems just like that. If you spend 10 minutes stretching and you spend the rest of your day doing everything else that you're doing exactly the same, you're probably still going to have the back pain. The thing about yoga is that it's a practice on the mat to be taken off the mat, so you take it with you for the rest of the day. So these movements, it's great to do them first thing in the day if you can. Any time of day is okay, but first thing in the day would be great. And then when you're off the mat, when you're living your life, just try to be a little bit mindful about your back, how you're using it, just the different motions that you're doing, if you feel any strain. There's two different types of back injuries generally. One is from overusing the back, the other is from underusing the back. So if your problem comes from overusing the back, you've strained it too much, then you want to be a little bit more gentle with these movements. You don't really want to go that deep into them. If your pain is coming from underusing the back, then you want to be mindful that you're actually moving your back throughout the day. You're going through different postures, different positions, and really moving your spine in all different kinds of directions to keep it open, to keep the blood flowing, to keep it healthy. So, I'm just going to get right into this, and we'll just do a very quick routine. And yeah, I hope you start to practice this, you start to build some awareness, some connection to your spine, and I hope you start to feel better, feel some improvement soon. Okay, so we're going to start standing at the back of your mat. I'm not using a mat, but you can be standing at the back of your mat. So what we're going to do is we're going to start standing just nice and tall with your palms open facing in front of you just like this. Just take a deep breath, get ready for the practice. And the first thing we're going to do is open up the shoulders because everything is connected. So the shoulders are very connected to the spine. So we're going to start opening the shoulders. We're going to take the left hand and just twist it, rotate it so the palm is facing behind you. The right palm is still facing in front, and we're just going to alternate. So we're going to twist the arms just like this. And we're just going to start to raise the arms up while we're still alternating, twisting like this. Raise the arms up above your head, and then just do the same motion, bring them all the way back down to your spine, just like this. Now we're going to do a pose called palm tree, a standing palm tree. So you take your hands, put them on top of your head like this, interlace your fingers, and on your inhale, you're going to stretch, push your palms up towards the ceiling, go onto the tops of your toes, and just really stretch your spine as long as you can. Exhale, come back down. We'll do two more. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And now we're going to do swaying palm tree. So you take your hands right up above your head like this, biceps straight by your ears. We're just going to lean over to the left side. Make sure that you're leaning from your hips. You don't want to be like bending your legs. You want your legs to be straight, hips square, and then just lean so it's a curve all through your spine. And just lean over to the left. Inhale brings you back up to center. Exhale over to the right. And you kind of want your arms to follow the same curve as your spine. You don't want one arm all the way down here or like drooping. You want them to be kind of following your spine, stretching them out far. Keep your neck also stretched out in the same direction as your arms, as your spine. Inhale back up to center. And now we're going to interlace the fingers except for the pointer fingers. Keep them pointed. And we're just going to reach up and behind so you curve your spine forward. Get a nice back bend here. And just keep nice and straight, nice and tall, and lean back behind you. Deep inhale, exhale brings you right back to standing. So now we're going to inhale, arms up above the head, exhale, fold forward and down. Just going to hang out here just for 1 or 2 breaths. Get into this position. Again, you don't want to be overstretching. If you feel pain, you're going too deep and it's better to back off. So we're going to inhale, lift the back up so your torso is parallel to the ground, just lift halfway. Exhale, back down, and then we're just going to come down into a squat, just like this. We'll stay in the squat, just a few breaths. Again, just open up the hips, open up, activate the glutes, get everything ready because everything is connected. The hips and the glutes are very connected to the spine. And now we're going to come on to all fours. So we're going to do a few rounds of cat-cow. So I'll turn to the side now so that you can see a little bit better. You want your wrists stacked underneath your shoulders. You want the inside of your elbows pointing forward. And your knees should be underneath your hips. We're going to start, you can untuck the toes. Start with your spine neutral. It should be parallel to the ground. And on your inhale, you're going to raise the head, look forward, dip the belly down towards the ground. Pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, push the ground away. Push the middle of your back in between your shoulders. Try to push that up towards the ceiling. Push your lower back up towards the ceiling. Suck your belly in. Inhale, come back to cat. Exhale, back to cow. Push the ground away. We'll just do one more. Inhale to cat. Exhale to cow. Now we're going to come down into puppy pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the hips above the knees, but we're just going to walk the hands forward and just lean down. Right like this, bring the forehead down to the ground. This is kind of like a mix between child's pose and cat-cow. So we're just going to be down like this, called puppy pose. Now we're going to take the right arm, we're going to cross it underneath the left arm, like this, out to the side. And then we're going to lift the left arm and raise it up to the right. So open up your chest, twist in your torso, twist in your spine. And now exhale, bring the left hand back down in front of you to the top of the mat. Bring the right hand back up to meet beside the left, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So left hand under the right shoulder, reaching out to the right side. Right arm lifts up above you, so you're twisting your torso to the left, opening your torso. And now we're going to bring the right arm back down, the left arm back up to the front, just like that. So now we're going to come back onto just sitting on the legs like this. This is a very good sitting position if you're experiencing back pain. It's great. This is called Thunderbolt pose. Great to sit like this. So we're going to stay like this, and I'll turn again so you can see me. So what we're going to do is take the right arm out to the right side, take your left arm, reach it up above, hold onto your head, and pull your head over to the left side. And if you can, try to walk your right fingers a little bit more to the right side, as long as you can keep your back nice and straight. Big inhale, exhale, release, let go of the head, and you can start to rotate your head. Drop your chin down towards your chest, rotate, bring your right ear over to your right shoulder, and we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So walk the left hand out to the left side, reach your right arm up, hold your head, and just gently, very gently, pull it towards your right side. Just open up the left side of your neck is where you should be feeling the stretching sensation. Deep inhale, exhale, release. Right back to Thunderbolt pose. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come onto the belly. So again, I'll come back this way. We're just going to lower down into Sphinx pose. But when you come into Sphinx pose like this, what you really want to do is spread your legs a little bit wider. This takes some pressure off your lower back, so you'll actually be able to back bend better. And you want to really focus on engaging your glutes. You should feel your muscles in your butt, you should feel them very active. Again, this will help take some of the pressure off your lower back. Those muscles are very connected to your back, so as long as they're engaged, it's giving your back a bit of a break. And then just going to look forward. You don't really want to be tilting the head back too much. You want your head to be forward, and instead you can just focus on really pressing into your elbows, into your forearms, and just feeling that curve all the way through your spine. But your head stays straight, looking straight ahead of you. Just going to stay here for one more deep inhale, and then exhale down to the ground. And now we're going to come into a little bit of a twist. So we'll take the right arm, extend it out to the right side away from your body, and then you're going to bend the left leg. And with the help of your right hand coming down on the ground, you're going to lift your left leg and bring it over behind your right leg. So you get this twist all through your spine, all through your body. And you should be feeling this really in the right shoulder, the right arm, but you might also be feeling it in your hips, in your legs. And just try to bring your awareness to twisting your torso a little bit more, twisting your spine, opening your left knee up to get a little bit further, a little bit deeper, or not so deep, or just like a very gentle sensation. You do you, listen to your body. And we're going to exhale, come back to the center, and go over to the other side, do the same thing. Really important thing to remember, especially if your back pain is coming from overusing your back, you really want to be gentle, not going too deep. If you're going too deep, you're going to make the pain a lot worse. You should be feeling a stretching sensation, and then that's it. Just stay there and just breathe. You don't want to be pushing past your stretching sensation. You don't want to be feeling any pain, tingling, numbness, sharp burning sensations, nothing like that. That's your body telling you you're going too deep. So you just feel the stretch, stay there, and just keep breathing. And this is how you will open up your body over time. Now we're going to exhale, come back down to the center, and next we're going to do a little bit of locust pose. So we're going to take the arms out in front of you, and we're going to lift the right arm and the left leg. Lift it off the ground, and now lower it, lift the left arm, right leg off the ground. We're just alternating. We're just going to do 3 each side. So inhale, lift up, exhale, back down. Just got one more. Exhale, back down. Great. And now we're going to rotate onto the back. So we're just going to roll onto the back. And we're going to do a very similar twist, twisting through the spine. So we're going to bring the heels up close to the hips, cross your right leg over your left leg, and then we're going to bring, you can move your hips a little bit to the right, we're going to bring both legs over to the left side, reach your right arm out to the right side away from you, and if you want, you can even rotate your head to look over towards your right arm. Don't worry if your knees are touching the ground, if your shoulders touching the ground, none of that matters. As long as you feel a stretching sensation, you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. With your inhale, bring the legs back up to center. We're going to do the other side. Left leg over the right knee. Bring your legs over to the right side. Left arm stretches away from you. You can use your right hand to hold your knees, bring them closer to the ground. But again, don't pull, don't force it. Just feel the stretch, and that's all we're looking for. That's all we're going for. Inhale brings you right back up to the center. Now we're just going to go into a bridge pose, the last pose that we're going to be using any force with. We're pretty much finished the practice. So we're going to push the heels into the ground to lift the hips up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. If you want, you can tuck your shoulders underneath so you actually come onto your shoulders, and just interlace your fingers, hold your hands underneath your back. Keep pushing your hips up towards the ceiling just as much as you can. And now we're just going to lower back down. Bridge pose is very good for back pain. It will help activate your glutes, and as long as one of the best things you can do if you're experiencing back pain, especially lower back pain, is activate the other muscles around your lower back that will support it. So this would be your glutes. Also in Sphinx pose, when we were coming into the other back bend, keep your glutes active. One of the best things you can be doing in these positions is activate your glutes. So now we're just going to hug the knees into the chest. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And now we're going to come into happy baby. So you hold the outside of your feet. Extend your feet up towards the sky, and then start to pull your knees in towards your elbows. And just breathe, relax, let your hips open up. Just enjoy the last position of this class. Take one deep inhale and exhale. We're just gonna open all the limbs, spread them wide, let them drop heavy down to the ground, and come into Shavasana to end the practice in a very gentle relaxation position. And Shavasana is a great entry to meditation. If you have the time, you want to bring some more awareness to your body, maybe how your spine is feeling now compared to how it was feeling before you opened up in all directions. I'll let you stay in Shavasana as long as you want. I'll just end the video, but you can do your thing, enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.